Good. So get yourself ready in a comfortable sitting position. Before we start, I would like to introduce this third session of a Yin series. And today we are going to be working with headaches. So whenever we have those migraines of headaches, what are some of the poses we can do, and also a good pranayama that we can practice to balance out that discomfort that sometimes we have into the middle of the forehead. And the pranayama that we are gonna practice, you probably are familiar with, as is one what we did in our last series, but it's also one of the more well-known pranayamas. It's called Nadi Shodhana, or alternative nostril. And the principle of this pranayama is to balance out the right and the left side of the nostril. I mean, it has many benefits, but one of the main benefits is to find that equilibrium energetically in the system. So energetically, we are talking about nadis, or meridian lines that we have throughout the body. And the most important one, according to the Indian yogis, is the susuma that goes along the spine. And then we have Ida and Pingala. So Ida is running to the left, Pingala is running to the right. And sometimes one is too strong, the other one can be too weak, and the other way it can happen. It keeps changing all the time. And you might notice this because when you breathe, sometimes one nostril is blocked and you're breathing better through the other nostril. And a way to balance the energy is to practice this alternative nostril or Nadi Shodhana. There's many different ways to practice. I like to do with the mudra that is touching the middle of the forehead, and also in this way we are releasing tension into the forehead and stimulating the third eye chakra. So before we start, I want you to again find a comfortable position, because this is going to be our first practice, and maybe using a bolster or a block under the sitting bone. And the hand looks like, so the right hand is up, the left hand is resting facing down into the knee or into the side. The middle finger and the index finger is resting into the forehead. This is one option. Another option is to bring all the four fingers down, and then we bring the pinky finger up and the thumb up. These two, the thumb is working with the right nostril, the pinky finger is working with the left nostril. If it's comfortable for you, some people have a lot of tightness on the fingers, on the hands. If it's comfortable for you, you can try this version. And especially because today we are working with headache, you can see the difference with that mudra. Before we start, what we are going to do is we are going to do a few rounds of Nadi Shodhana, or alternative nostril, and we are going to exhale completely through both nostrils, and then we are going to inhale through the left. So we start from the left and we finish from the left. Yeah. So before we do that, just bring your hands down into your sides, closing your eyes, taking a moment to arrive. You can take a few long deep breaths through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Sign out It's a way to release, to softening the face, release any tension in the body. Always we mention that connection with the earth beneath us. We let into the earth. We want to feel grounded. We want to feel centered. We want to feel stable in this position. Also, grounding is a very important work that we do, not just in yoga, but any kind of healing work or energy work, to be present. If our mind is somewhere else, then we are not totally 100% here. We can be somewhere else in the mind, thinking about something. Noticing the quality of the breath. Start lengthening your breath. And see what happens when you start breathing deeply, when you start bringing your attention to your breath. When you start lengthening your breath. Maybe your physical body change, and all of a sudden you feel that your body is relaxing. This might be very subtle changes. As you feel your attention and your focus, bringing all your bodies together. Once we put our attention and our focus into the breath and into the body, and I feel that we can let go of our worries, of our stress, the things we have to do after this class. You can let it go easily when you put your attention into your breath and into your body. One more minute here, conscious breathing. Feel the relaxation in the face, in the jaw, in the neck, the shoulders, dropping down away from the ears. Relax your chest. Relax your rib cage. Relax your belly. Relax your hips, your pelvis, your tailbone is dropping down to the earth. The pelvic floor is relaxed. And your legs and your feet and your toes. Placing the hands together in front of the heart into Anjali Mudra. set your intention for your practice. So any personal intention, anything you would like to dedicate your practice to work on today. The theme for this practice is how to alleviate those headaches or migraines when we have them, how to release the tension into this area in our body, our head. I'm going to open this session chanting one Om. You can join me if you like. Take a deep inhale to your nose. And slowly releasing your hands back down into your thighs. You can keep your eyes closed or open your eyes, whatever feels more natural and comfortable to you. You can bring your right hand in front of your face and practice your pranayama mudra, resting your middle finger, index finger into the middle of the forehead, stimulating the Ajna chakra. And take a deep inhale through both nostrils. Close the right, exhale through the left. Deep exhalation through the left. Inhale left. Close the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close your right, exhale left. Deep exhalation. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. One more round. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Last one. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left completely. And finishing on this side, on the left side, on the exhalation. And slowly release your right hand down into your knee and come back to your normal conscious breathing. Feeling the effects of Nadi Shodhana, alternative nostril, in our system, in our body. Maybe you realize that one nostril is more open and stimulating than the other. Pay attention if that was the right or the left. The right is more the masculine side, the solar channel. And the left, the moon, or the feminine side. We're going to go for one more round. Whenever you feel ready. Bringing your right hand in front of your face, preparing your hand into the mudra. Take a deep inhale through both nostrils. Close your right, exhale left, deep exhalation through the left side. Inhale left. Close, exhale right, deep exhale to the right. Inhale right. Close your right, exhale left. That was one round. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Last two rounds. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale through the right. Close, exhale left. Last round. Inhale. Close left, exhale right. Inhale, deep inhale through the right. Last one. Exhale completely through the left, and we finish on the left side. Releasing your right hand down. And coming back to your conscious breathing, your normal breath. Observing the effects of the practice. Observing what it has changed. Observing any difference in the beginning of the practice before the pranayama. Noticing how it makes you feel, this technique. Continue with your conscious breathing, just really paying attention into each inhalation and exhalation. And once you feel ready, open your eyes. You can remove the block and send your legs forward. You can shake your legs side to side. Your feet, your legs. Let me bring this a little bit lower. Yes. With my fairy lights. I still haven't fixed the lamp. I tried it. And from here, we're going to go into the first yin pose of the practice, dangling pose. So bending the knees and coming up, sending the sitting bones up. If you have the blocks, you can use the blocks to support your hands. So remember that the blocks has 3 different heights and everyone has a different block. So you see which one works better for you. Another option is to rest your hands into the mat or to bring your hands into the opposite elbow. The knees can be bent or you can keep your legs completely straight, but always be gentle getting into that first edge, that first resistance of the body, because we don't want to go too deep from the beginning. Closing the eyes. And taking a moment to scan the body. Let's see if there's any tension here. Let's start this time through our feet. So bring your attention to your feet, your toes are relaxed, the sole of the feet are relaxed, the heels. You feel the four corners of the feet pressing into the mat. To have that balance, that stability that we need. And going a little bit higher into the ankles, the shins, the calf muscles are relaxed. Relax the back of the knee, the kneecap. Relax the quadriceps and the hamstring, the glutes. The low back is relaxed, the belly is relaxed, the middle back is relaxed, the upper back, the chest, the collarbones, the arms, the hands and the fingers, relax. Relax your neck, relax your face, the jaw, the lips, the eyes, the forehead, and the top of the head. Breathing very deeply. Practicing conscious breathing. Maintaining that alertness, the presence. It's like how we can be relaxed, but still very alert and aware and present. What is happening inside. And here we are getting a nice stretch into the whole back line of the body. If you need extra stability, you can separate your feet a little bit wider, or you can do any changes in your shape to find a more comfortable position. So you can relax deeper. And on the next exhale, slowly release your hands back down into the floor or into the blocks, and start bending the knees, sending the sitting bones down. Remove the cushions, the blocks out of the way if there are any, so you have space on your mat to lie down for your rebound. So taking time to move slowly. And it's during this rebound, this short time that we have to completely let go. and the rebound, where we can observe and integrate the changes that happen during the pose and especially after the pose. And if you're ready, bring the knees into the chest and hug your knees. Massage your spine, rolling side to side, dropping the legs into the right side or the left side, either way, and coming up into all fours. Moving into sleeping swan. So coming into a downward facing dog first, and in downward dog, you can lift the right leg up towards the ceiling and send the right knee behind your right wrist. You can support your right hip with the cushion or with a block. And if you would like to go deeper into your edge, you can bring your right foot higher. Finding that target area into the glutes and IT band on the right side. And here you can support your forearms with a block or with a cushion. Also, you can support your chest with the cushion. If you have a cushion like mine and it's very small, you can fold it. And you can also support your head with a block. My favorite variation is when I use a block into my forehead. And this will also help to release tension into the forehead, into the third eye. Once you find that first resistance in your body, you can commit to stillness. So if you were with me in the last series working with the 5 elements, according to Chinese medicine, the meridian running through the outer hip, IT band and glutes is the gallbladder meridian that is paired with the liver meridian. The gallbladder is running through the whole side of the body, finishing up in the head. And it runs through the temples. It runs through the face and the temples. Sometimes when there's a lot of tension into the head, we have headaches, we have migraine. It can be a sign of liver and gallbladder meridian imbalance. The wood element. And this pose is allowing this channel to be stimulated and open up. That being said, we can practice hip openers when we have headaches. It may help. Practicing presence, anchoring into our breath. Noticing if you have any extra tension that you're holding on your face. Relax your eyes, the muscles of your eyes, the back of the eyes. Relax your eyebrows. Relax the forehead, the middle of the forehead, also the back of the head, and the top, the crown of the head. Also relax your jaw, your lips, your tongue is relaxed, maybe resting into the roof of the mouth. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. The shoulders feel tight. Remember, you can open your arms a little bit wider. Relax the whole upper body. And the lower body, the hips, the legs, the feet, the toes. Noticing what comes up, noticing what is moving through you, noticing how the sensations keep changing, shifting, and transforming as we observe the nature of impermanence. Good. And in the next inhale, walk your hands back, taking your time. And you can lean into your right hip and in the left leg forward, or you can also lie down into your belly. And I would like you to explore what works better for you. Either lying on the belly or lying on the back for a moment, for a short rebound. It's a good reset to take a little break. For practice to feel, to get that feedback from our body of how it affects physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically. The shapes that we are taking, we are making our body to get into this shape. Not just to become more open, but also to stimulate the energy channels in the body, to release tension, and to get back into the body. So once you're ready, making your way into downward facing dog. So very slowly, as there is no rush, take your time. So first we come into a table pose, and from table pose, into downward facing dog. Once we are in downward dog, we lift the left leg up and send the left knee behind your waist. Adjusting your shape according to your needs. The left side might be totally different than the right. Good. Also adjusting your cushions, your block if you need under your left hip, or if you like the variation like me with the block into your forehead to release tension into the third eye, into the middle of the forehead. And for me, after a while, what I do is I change the height of my block. Sometimes I make it a little bit lower, or sometimes I take it away. As we practice Yin Yoga, we allow the gravity to do the work. We allow our body to take us deeper whenever it feels ready. This can be after a minute or two. This can be after one day. It can be after a week, month, a year. But we are not in a rush, so take your time. Into the left side, to the left at a hip. Making sure that we are relaxing the muscles. When the body feels supported, we can relax deeper. And we can completely let go of any effort, of any activation of the muscles, trying to hold ourselves, trying to get deeper, trying to do something else. We can let go of all of that for now, for this 90 minutes practice. As we cultivate mindfulness in our subtle bodies, we become more and more and more aware of where we are holding tension in our bodies. And once we realize where we are holding tension, we can give full attention to that area. And maybe when we do that, things start happening. The areas start getting warmer, or we feel like tingling sensations. We feel an emotion arising, or a thought. And that is good news, actually. That is your body telling you that you are moving the awareness there, that you are moving your attention there. So the energy keeps flowing and moving again through that area. But you also might feel the area numb. And that is also a feeling. That is also feeling something. So we are always having some kind of feedback from our body, even if it's feeling nothing. That is something. It's a message from our body that we need to pay maybe more attention, giving them more love into that area. In the next inhale, very slowly lifting the chest, walking the hands back, either sitting into the left hip, leaning into the left side, or extending both legs back and letting into the belly or on the back, your choice. Noticing how it feels when you release the pose. Noticing those effects of our hip opening sequence. How much tension we hold into the hips sometimes. And when you release the pose, you may feel that inner peace. Once you feel ready, you can bring your knees into the chest. If you're lighting into the belly, turn around and bring your knees into the chest. And bring your feet flat on the mat. I hope that you have a block. If you don't have the block, you can also use the cushion. So we are going to bring the block under the sacrum for supported bridge. So choose the height that works better for you. I like the highest height, but I also open in my hips. If you are not that open, maybe bring a little bit lower, and then maybe you can go higher. If you have a very soft cushion, maybe use 2 or 3 to support your low back. Bringing the block under the sacrum, not under the low back, but under the sacrum, all the way down. Or you can walk your feet forward, away from the block, and keep your legs extended. This is more intense for your hip flexors and for your spine. You can do as progression. Closing the eyes. Also, closing the eyes can help our eyes to rest. Nowadays, we can spend quite a lot of time on the screen, on the phone, on the computer, and the eyes can get quite tired. And for me, if I spend more than 2 hours or 3 hours in the computer, I start having headaches. And it just go away if I stop working the computer or if I take a break. Softening the eyes, softening the face, softening the whole body. Feeling the belly rising and falling with your breath. What a beautiful opportunity to slow down, to listen to our bodies, to our breath, and to rest in awareness. This moment to moment experience that is changing constantly. and how we can see each moment with curiosity. Without assuming we know it, without assuming we know how it's gonna be, what is gonna happen, because it will change and transform, maybe in an unexpected form way. Let each moment to surprise you. Maybe all of a sudden you feel when your breath gets deeper, that you're come back into an old memory or a thought that you have a long time ago, and all of a sudden comes back. This all can be all signs of releasing. As the issues can be stuck in the tissue. When we open the tissues, we start releasing all the old trauma, those memories, those emotions that are stuck in the body. You can walk the feet back if your legs are extended slowly. Preparing to get out of the pose, release your hands down, close to your feet, lifting the hips a little bit tiny higher, just enough to release the block, and slowly release and then the hips down. Legs straight into the mat. And during my practice, I like to place my hands into the belly. There's a feeling of safety also, but to help us to get grounded into the breath and into the body. And here into the belly is where the Hara center is located. According to Chinese medicine, this is our center, the core of our being. Once you feel ready, knees to chest, hug your knees, and release your legs to the side, coming up. Take your time. Moving into child's pose. Support your knees with cushions, with blankets, or your chest maybe also can be supported with the cushion, and you can rest your forehead down into the floor. Or maybe on a block, if you feel more comfortable. Very nice pose to release tension into the low back, to decompress the low back. Also, as the forehead is resting into the floor or into the block, you can release tension into the forehead. If the shoulders feel tight, remember you can open your arms wider. Always adjust your shapes according to your body needs. And that will change from day to day. You some days wake up and feel very tight. Other days you might feel very open and loose. And for everyone change. And especially for women, our body change a lot with our cycles, our moon cycles. Are you still breathing? Are you still here in this moment, fully present? Or are you somewhere else? Where are you right now? Really getting a sense of how it feels to be in your own body. Noticing how it feels when we give ourselves permission to relax and to become still. And to let go of everything else. How does it make you feel? What do you notice? It's a sense of release, a sense of peace, of focus. Does your body change? Maybe become a little bit softer. So necessary these breaks, this time that we give to ourselves to rest. Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, energetically. We give ourselves this time to restore, to recover, to recharge, just like we do with our phones. We plug it so we can have full of battery. But if we never give ourselves this time, we empty our resources. One more minute here. And the breath can assist you to do that. When we take long, deep, and full breaths, we can help our parasympathetic nervous system to activate. So we can relax even deeper. And in the next inhale, start releasing the pulse. by sending it just up, coming back into a table pose, and you can lie down into your back or belly, your choice. See what you way feels more natural and comfortable to you. Good. And if you're letting into the back, you can turn around and lie down into your belly. Moving into our next pose, called broken wings. I'm gonna show you facing forward. You're gonna bring the right arm down into the floor. It looks like nodding into the mat. And we bring the right arm to the side. And we bring also the left arm on there. You can support your forehead with a block or with a cushion. So it looks like a cross into the arms like this. If this is too much, you can elevate your chest with a cushion under your chest and support your forehead with a block if you need. If this is still too much with a cushion under your chest, you can do one arm at a time. You can just do the right arm and the left arm can be on the side. But if you feel comfortable for your lungs, for your chest, do both arms. So take a moment to find the first edge, working with the arms, to try both arms, if not one arm at a time, and have the block or the cushion close to you so you can rest your forehead. Working with the other side of the shoulders, and resting the forehead maybe on the block. And if you feel that your lungs are restricting with this pose, maybe just do one arm at a time. And we're going to start with the right. Committing to stillness once you find the first edge. Or broken wings. Working with the upper body. Working with the shoulders, with the arms. And sometimes we can hold a lot of tension into this area, into the neck area, into the shoulders. And that can also create pain into the forehead. Conscious breathing. You know, some poses can be quite challenging. Yeah, this one can be challenging for you, but try to relax as much as you can. Remember, when the body feels supported, when we support the bones, then we can relax deeper. And I'm a person that I have a lot of tension on my neck, especially on my right side. So I like to support my head in the yin poses with a block. Always using the props to help you to relax deeper. Next inhale, lifting the chest very slowly and start sliding the elbows out. Release your arms side to side of your hips and your legs and lie down into your belly and your chest. You can look into one side, but remember which side you are looking to. We will go the other side after to balance both sides of the neck. Observing the effects of that stretch into the upper body, into the outer shoulders. Bringing the hands side to side of the chest, lifting up and preparing for the other side. Extending the right arm under or behind the left. So the left arm is on the front and the left on the back. Support your forehead with a block. Maybe this one feels different. And once you feel ready, commit to stillness. Hands can be facing up or facing down. There's no right or wrong. Tracking the sensations that you're feeling.
how much you can feel. Do you feel a lot? Or is those sensations are more gentle, more subtle? Do you feel more into the right, into the left, shoulder and arms? Which one feels tighter? See if you can relax a little bit deeper. And if you find tension, move there and breathe through the area. And see when you notice when you do that. See what happens. There, last minute. Are you still breathing deeply? Are you still here? Are you somewhere else? Are you in the past? Are you in the future? Are you here and now? And in the next inhale, lifting the chest and start sliding your elbows out. Release your arms down side to side of your hip and look into the other shoulder. Balance both sides of the neck. And slowly turning around into your back. Holding your knees into your chest and go side to side. Moving into a reclined butterfly. Options, you can do reclined butterfly without props, without support, or you can do with props. You can use the blocks and the cushion to go a little bit higher into your back, or you can do without. You can support your head also with a cushion. Making sure that your sitting bones are resting into the floor and lying down on that yin bed that you just created. You can rest your arms side to side of your hips or you can also send your arms above your head. Feet together. If it's too much for your inner thighs, send your feet away from your groin area. It will be a little more gentle for the groin. Another option is to support the knees with cushions and blocks. You can close your eyes, tuning in, and feel the breath. Feel the breath into the belly. We are sleeping in deep sleep. We are naturally breathing throughout the belly. More natural breath when we are relaxed. Also, if you observe babies, they are practicing, well, not practicing, but just doing the normal breath. The belly is soft. There is no tension into the belly. And you can see how the belly is rising and falling with the breath. Taking body scans from time to time throughout your practice can help you to feel more grounded, to connect deeper with your body. And this is a practice you can do throughout your day. You can do while you're meditating. If you are cultivating mindfulness, this is a very good tool to come back, to bring our attention inside. Last 2 minutes. Feel how the tissue change after a while, when you feel a little more open, a little more relaxed. And you still feel your breath. If not, come back into your belly. Conscious breathing.
And slowly release your legs to the side, bringing the knees together first, then rolling to the side. Release the blocks and cushions out of the way. And bend the knees into the chest. This is a counter pose for that back bending, and roll side to side, massaging the spine. And preparing for the final relaxation savasana. For the back of the knees with the poster, if that works for you. Also cover your eyes if you have a eye bag. It's a very nice way to relax your eyes. And once you feel ready, allow your body to become very still, very soft, completely relaxed. You can take one more deep inhale through the nose. One deep exhale through the mouth. Letting go, letting go, letting go completely down into the earth. And enjoy your savasana.
taking your time to come back to your breath, to your body, very slowly. No rush. Rolling to the side in a ferret position. And whenever you feel ready, coming up, taking your time. Keeping your eyes closed, settling back, feeling into your body. What is here right now? What is happening inside? How do you feel in this moment? And placing the hands together in front of the heart. Saying thank you to yourself, saying thank you to others. So bring into your heart what you feel grateful for. Appreciate that with your heart. Notice what happened into your heart, the space. Notice what happened into your body when you do that, when you say thank you. For me, my body just becomes softer. And sometimes I can feel a little smile into my face. And I say thank you. And I feel my heart center expanding. So see how it is for you. The mind and the body, the emotions are all connected. Starting the practice, chanting one unifying Om. You can join me if you like. Take a deep inhale through your nose. The light within me bows and honor the light within you. Thank you, everyone. Namaste. Take your time. I'm going to get a little bit closer.